So just look at this absolutely gorgeous open floor plan. It's over 3,000 square feet. It has 2 primary owner suites, one on the main level and one upstairs. And there's an extra room over there that I just cannot wait to show you. But I want to get outside pretty darn quick because this house just looks so nice. It's got the old school, but new school, the new old as I like to call it, farmhouse style. So this is absolutely gorgeous. Just look out this house. It's just so aesthetically pleasing. This community right here in Rock Hill, it's just 20-30 minutes from uptown Charlotte. We're about 5 minutes away from Highway 77. And this whole street, just look at some of the houses that you're gonna see around here. Notice they're not built right on top of each other. So if you're looking for new construction, but you still want a bit of a yard, and there's a pocket park, this community is a master plan community. The amenities in this subdivision are absolutely resort style. Can't wait to show you this, but we're gonna start this tour at the model house and then we're gonna come back. These are all homes that are ready to go right now. There's gonna be around 2,000 homes in this community when it's all said and done. And the prices that you can get today, even though it's not phase 1, they're still pricing it really, really low. And I'm gonna do what I do every single week. Got exclusive access. We're going in right now. So I hope you're ready. Let's go. So walk around the corner now to the model house. As you can see, this Charleston style. If you're not familiar with the Charleston style, the house kind of looks like a T and it has cutouts for the upper and lower porches on here. But we're gonna get inside because I think I brought the English weather with me today. It's not looking too good. It's looking like I'm gonna get rained on. Avencia, name of the builder. They are the only builder that builds in this community. And my contact there has just told me some of the crazy incentives that they're offering right now on rate buy down. So more to come on this. Now, let's get inside before the rain hits, but just check out the exterior so you can get a good reference point. Hugely thick, wide house, gorgeous architectural lines. Love that double front porch, but as you will notice, nicely landscaped as well. This whole street, in fact, really nicely landscaped. Huge lots. These corner lots are absolutely to die for because you get a lot of mowing grass if you like that. But these front porches, just look how wide these are. Ginormous. A lot of times when you come into some of these front porches, they're very narrow, long and skinny, but not this one. You could host your entire housewarming party in this huge porch area. Nice lighting on the top. You've got the thick hardy board siding. You've got the nice green door. You've got a nice 8-foot door with the double panels on there. But take special note of this. That right behind this door is the living room. So you can open this up, really get some exposure going on in here. But let's check out the interior of the house. Thank goodness the AC is working today because it is humid even though it's raining. Very grand. You've got this gorgeous stairwell as soon as you come on. So you're exposed to 20-foot ceilings. Lots of natural light up here. You got the double window up here. Single one over there. Nice light fixture up here. Looks very grand indeed. Hopefully I'm not making you dizzy by doing this, but you have to see it. I will be doing a disservice to this floor plan if you don't just see how this feels when you come in. Stage really nice as well. Entranceway to the house. You've got windows all along here. At the back of the house, you're gonna have the living room, dining area, and kitchen, which we will get there in a second. But of course, there's a couple of areas I want to stop on the way and show you. This one is built on a crawl space. I think all of the homes here are built on crawls. You do have choices aesthetically with your palettes. You've got more of a darker. Personally, I like more of the natural oak on the LVP flooring, but you can of course choose your palettes, whatever your style is. Now, when you come in, immediately on the left-hand side, you're gonna have a bedroom downstairs. Now it's staged. My boy Anthony is, I just kicked him out to be honest, but he's working down here. So it's set up as an office. Really nice space. Just look at the size of this ginormous room. Anthony's left his notebook, so I'm gonna be able to see all the crazy deals that I can get to you guys right now. But it's a huge bedroom. We're gonna call it a bedroom. It's the office that the model has. Natural light coming in with the windows, really nice space in here, but it gives you an idea on just how big this space is. I'm gonna say that this is 10 by like 14. It's more of a rectangle style. Could be used as a home office because it is tucked away at the front of the house, out the way. You do have linen closets on either side on this. So it's a really good space if you had an in-law suite. Because this floor plan, I probably should just back up. It is 4 bedrooms. This is the 4th bedroom, the main level bedroom. It's not a primary owner suite, but you could look at this as a home office or an additional bedroom if you needed it, or that in-law suite if you wanted it. Now there's something before I turn the camera around and show you. We're gonna go into the bathroom. This is the model home. They opted not to put the bathtub in here. It's screaming for a bathtub. They just chose not to put it in. Apparently when the community is built out, when they sell it, they'll do it, but you get the point. Let me just turn it around. It's screaming. That's where the bathtub would go. But do not worry guys, because we do have a bathtub in the primary owner suite upstairs. So it'll give you an idea aesthetically how this will look. So you transition in now from the LVP to the tile flooring. That's where your imaginary bathtub would be. And then you have a nice custom built shower in here. Very nice. I'm gonna say this a couple times, but just so you don't miss it, I just wish they would have put tile all the way to the ceiling on this. I don't know why they did it. And then on the primary owner suite showers, I do like to see either the custom cutouts for your shampoos, conditioners, and maybe even a bench in here. But again, this is not the primary owner suite, although it could be, because we do have a double vanity down here. Very nice. You've got the quartz countertops, white shaker cabinets. You got a standard mirror, and let me turn it around in here. This is the closet. It looks like it's a bit of a storage room for the model home, but it will give you an idea just on how big it is. I'm not sure what they are, but we'll leave it at that. And then here you have a bathroom, as in toilet. You've still got a single sink. You've of course got the commode in here. And you got a second door, which we'll show out here in a second, just so the rest of the house, which I really like that design actually, because you've got everything in this room, in the bathroom, except your bathtub, of course. But everything is in here. So if you did have that if you did want to make this into a in-law suite, guest suite, you have that. And this door right here, I will not go in, but you know that's going to be the entranceway to the half bathroom, the powder room for the rest of the house. And then on this side, you do have a linen closet as always. So this is really nice. And what I like about this, it's kind of secluded. Like when you come into the house, this way it's got like its own little foyer area, I'm going to call it. So it's kind of away from the rest of the house. And they really killed it with the home office. If you did need a home office and not the in-law suite, that would be nice, because it's tucked away out the way to be able to have some privacy and keep everything quiet. Double windows on here, so it feels like a hallway when you're coming in. And then this is the grand living room, dining area, and chef's kitchen with walls full of cabinets. So guys, let me know what you think. I want to hear from you. Drop a comment below. Go ahead, give it a thumbs up. Let me know if you like this. Great size. No fireplace. I noticed this in a couple of the other ones. I'm not sure why they opt not to do it. Some people love fireplaces. Of course, in the South, we don't have too cold of a winter, but they look nice when you're firing them up. Watching Amazon Prime on there, and you got the fireplace kicking on. Always looks good. You do have a wall of windows on either side on here. Windows all the way back through around. Love that. Love how big this room is. And just to give you an idea, you've got double seats right here, 2 seats. And then you've got, is that a love seat? It's only got 2 cushions, but it looks like it should be a full, yeah, it's a sofa. It's big. It's not a love seat, even though it's got just 2 cushions on it. It's big, but it will give you an idea on how big this is. And of course, I can't forget to mention this. Here, right here, you got a nice little walkway, little space. Go outside. Let me see if I can get out here. Is it gonna let me open it up? I think we're in luck. I think we're in luck. Ta-da! Look at this, gorgeous. We've even got a resident going for a nice walk here. See what I mean? I wasn't joking about the weather. It looks like it's gonna rain here any minute. But anywho, this is a great spot. I mean, could you see yourself in a floor plan like this? Having your friends around, opening this door, having some chairs, some drinks, some appetizers, charcuterie board. Life is good, guys, life is good. Get your friends around here. They'll like this house, trust me. All right, so let's check out, I'm trying to think where we can go next. Check out the dining area. Nothing too unusual about the dining area. It's a large space between the living room and the kitchen, and they've just plunked a table down here. But it gives you an idea on the sheer size of this. This is, you could easily fit, 6 chairs around this, easy. You could even go longer on this because just look at how wide this is. I probably, in this particular floor plan, designing is not my strong suit, I'll pre-warn you, but I do like the idea of a rectangle table versus a round table. It does cut the room up if you go ahead and put this there, and I do like that. One thing, I had a client reach out to me recently, and I'd just let me know what you think of this. They opted not to put the light fixture above the dining area and the pendulum lighting. They chose the pendulum lighting over the dining area. They thought that aesthetically this just doesn't look good. Go ahead, drop a comment below, give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you think if you need that. Sometimes it can be an overkill if it comes up. Personally, I like to have a recessed lighting above this. I don't think there's a need for it, but everyone, each to their own, different strokes. All right, check out the kitchen. Look at that, 3 bar stools. Gorgeous kitchen island. Love the style of when they cut out like this. Really nice, guys. Can you see that, how they cut this out? Looks a nice indent on here, adds extra support on this because that's a huge kitchen island, which is of course quartz like this. Now let's go ahead. This whole neighborhood is wired for gas, which makes me question why they don't put fireplaces in as standard, but you do have a gas burner. You do have a nice backsplash here like this. I'm kind of burnt out of seeing subway tiles at this point. Shaker cabinets, pretty standard, nice. Do like the 2 windows either side on here, but it does look nice with this hood. Wonder if you can go ahead and my suggestion, I like cabinets that go to the ceiling. I know they are difficult to get up to. You need a small ladder, but I think it looks good. My personal opinion, let me know what you think. Microwave built in. Dishwasher in the kitchen island. You got the stainless steel double sink, nice and deep. Like this area right over here though. Now guys, you might brush past this, but I come into a lot of homes obviously. A lot of the time when you see quartz this size and that's angled, you will see it in 2 sheets, and this is not. This is one huge slab. And guys, it does make a difference. Does make a difference. Kitchen island, the same thing, of course, as well. And I like this little nice nook area here. So it just adds extra into the kitchen. It kind of draws the kitchen into the living room and dining area. Really nice. Really like this. Let me know what you think about this, guys. Double pendulum lightings over the dining area in the kitchen. Let me know. I will be interested to see what you say on that. We have a pantry. It's a decent sized pantry. It could definitely support a couple of Costco runs in here. And we have some Ruffles baked cheddar sour cream. I bet they're Anthony's. My question is to Anthony, I wonder if he would notice if I kind of took those with me, but I'm not gonna do that. Here is just off the dining area. You're gonna have the entranceway to the backyard living area, which is killer. And you have this nice drop zone area here. Very standard in today's kind of features. Backside area is really good. We'll get out there in a second. And what is in here? Is this just storage? It's just a coat closet. It's nice coming in, because this is probably where you're gonna come in most of your day. Parking in the garage, coming in, kick the shoes off, hang your coats up for the 3 days of the year that we need it here in the South. And you've got extra storage over here. Let me turn this around. I don't want you to see it. It's a big space. It's got a window. Love it when you have windows in here so it's not dark and gloomy. Love that. And here's where the storage was for your coat closet. And of course, the laundry room. Off the kitchen, white shaky cabinets. You do have a window in here, so it's not all bad in here, guys. And you got tile flooring. Interesting place to put your electrical panel. Don't often see that there, but we won't hold it against them. There's that floor plan again. Let's just check out here. My favorite area. This is gorgeous, guys. Incredible. So if you count the front space porches, you've got the double porch on the sides, and you've got this exterior porch right here, which is absolutely huge. Love what they've done here. They've put the paver patios and 2-car garage, which is not attached, as you can see. This subdivision does allow fencing. You've got the black gated fencing over here, Bermuda grass, electrical outlet over here. So if you want to put a TV on the wall right there, probably need some nicer furniture out here, but you could be watching some soccer, some college football, some NFL football, entertaining out here. This is really good. The only thing I would probably do in this, let's see if you can guess what I would do. I would go ahead and screen that in. Bugs around here are not the friendliest, so just keep that in mind here. All right, guys, so we are gonna go upstairs. There is a lot of really good features on this second level, but I do want to tell you about the next home that we're going to see, because this one is going to be one of the larger floor plans, over 3,000 square feet. Really practical space. The way that it is just set up and all the features in this house, you're really going to want to see that. But one of the reasons why people move to this subdivision, which we'll get into here in a second, is actually all the amenities that are in here. So like every community, well, not every community, but a lot of communities nowadays have pools, have community centers, and it's no different. And they take care of the entranceway, the maintenance of the whole area in general. But inside this community, you do have a BMX racetrack. That's right, a BMX racetrack. Be honest with you, I have no clue why there's a BMX racetrack in here, but they host the World Championships. There's a velodrome in here as well, the dome for the cyclists. YMCA is in here. You've got all retail shops in here. Just an incredible amount of amenities right here on your doorstep. Right on cue. We're on the second level up here. Just look at this. So you come up to this nice loft area. Really exposed, but what I like about this loft area, because most homes have lofts, nothing too unusual, but you have an access point outside onto the second level balcony from the loft. This is just a great spot up here. Really impressed with how much light this is, lets in. You've got all these windows. You've got the door, the chair, the stairwell, all the way up and down. And this is at the side of the house. So again, you could put a piece of furniture there, a nice little sectional if you wanted to. It's drop a TV on the wall if you wanted to do that. Or you could put something fun up here, like a table tennis. You could do a foosball table. I'm trying to think what else you could put up here. Probably a little bit too small if you wanted to put a pool table, but you kind of get the idea. Now here is one of my favorite areas outside of the primary owner suite. Waiting to see the bathroom in the primary owner suite. Oh guys, I filmed this at the right time because it just started raining. We are good to go. Look at this huge front or side porch, second level side porch. Look at this, just absolutely gorgeous. The only thing it really needs, other than your foam furniture, drop a couple of fans on this. This is just a really nice space. Just look how big it is. I could be chilling out up here for sure. I'd like to hang out up here. This is really nice. Love this space. And just all around the community, all the houses look uniquely different. Even though the floor plans, some of them are the same, the way that they have the elevations, the exteriors exposed on that, you can choose from brick to hardy board sidings, the colors of the houses. There's a huge palette of colors. So you can have some really loud and obnoxious colors if that's what you wanted to do. A lot of yellows in here, greens, browns, blues, reds, so really good space. We're gonna check out 2 bedrooms up here and then the primary owner's suite over there. But first, let me turn this around so you can see. Bedroom number, we're gonna call it bedroom number 2 if the downstairs bedroom is number 1. Nice sized bedroom. You got 2 windows either side. You got a double window over here. It's furnished nice. It's not overly wide, so just keep that in consideration. That looks just like a queen size bed. Keep that in consideration, especially if you want to put a headboard. Kind of looks a little funky when you have the headboards if you go too big of a bed and it's covering up part of the window. So that, guys, is a queen size bed to give you some perspective on it. And we have a walk-in closet. It's a decent size. I was gonna say it's pretty small, but there's 2 sections in here, so can't complain too much. And then the 2 bedrooms are connected by a Jack and Jill. I'll show you the bathroom on this. You know what? We're gonna go ahead and turn around and go ahead and walk around so you can see it. So guys, if this is your first time to the channel, thank you for stopping by. Hit that subscribe, hit that like, hit that bell notification. I'm gonna put my contact information right below here. Go ahead, pause this video, write it down, resume it. So if you're moving to the Charlotte area, I'm gonna be able to help you out here. So here's the 3rd bedroom. Really good, nice size. It's obviously on the back of the house, so there's no windows. You're losing basically a couple of windows in here. It does feel a little bit different, and it is connected, of course, to the Jack and Jill. So you've got a double vanity. You have a shaky cabinets. What else have we got in here? We got some tile flooring, linen closets, and you do have a separate entranceway for the commode and the shower bath combo in here. So all in all, nice use of space. This bedroom a little bit, I would say it's about the same size, but the bed, the position on the bed, I like this one. You could go for a bigger bed in here if you wanted to. And it does have a walk-in closet in case you were wondering. Let's just see how big it is. Same. It's got 2 little sections in here. Not huge, but good for one of the kiddos for sure. And now we are going into the primary owner suite. And before we go into the primary owner suite, just wait until, if you like this one, wait until you see the next floor plan that we're going to be touring, because it's actually got 2 primary owner suites. You ready? So you've got a large entranceway. We're right off the loft area. You do have double trouble. You got double doors coming in, makes it look a little bit grand. Love that. And then you've got a nice size primary owner suite, sneak peek of that. Here's one of my favorite features though. I love it when walk-in closets have windows out here, and the window is facing the upper balcony. So you could be in here in the morning getting ready. You could be revealing everything to your neighbors unless you get blinds. So make sure you get some blinds, guys. But in here is really nice. So ladies, this is your closet section up here. And gentlemen, that's you. You get 2 coat hangers and then you're good. Don't complain. All right, so now we're back into the primary owner suite. A couple of features I'll point out. You still have the thick baseboards. You got 4 windows. You've got tray ceiling cut out. Pretty standard in this price point. Nice furniture though. They've done a good job doing this. This is the room. You could of course put a huge bed in here. That is a king. You could easily go for a California king. There is a good foot or so on each side before you will even get close to the windows. So you are good on this. Now, you know what? I take it back. I completely forgot. The closet, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and give you a pass here because that one is yours. The whole closet could be yours because there's 2 closets in this. You've got this nice little nook area, which I'll be honest, I don't really see this too much. Not sure why it's here, but it works. We'll go with it. You got like a nice little area, and then you have closet number 2. This one's definitely bigger. You got a little wraparound. So it is bigger in here, so I like it. Good size. Still continuation with the LVP flooring. And then it is the primary owner suite time. So here's my question for you. Bathtub or no bathtub? Did you like the bathtub that wasn't downstairs? Or would you prefer to have a real bathtub? It's a nice tub as well. So you got a nice floating shelf up here. You get your candle up there. Get a nice glass of red. Bubble bath. Get the old Sonos speakers playing in here and you're good to go. But this is nice what they've done. It's obviously it's a double vanity, but you have a cutout right here. How it bends around, it looks good. You've got some extended cabinets coming out here, so just a nice little feature. It's not a huge feature, should I say, but normally you just come in and you just see a double vanity. This one, you know, catches you right. It's nice and good. Got a nice window over here, and then the primary shower, tiled, got the transient window. Just one shower head in here. Doesn't have the rain head, but you do have the nice little bench area on here. So all in all, this is a really nice primary owner suite. But let me know what you think. Put a comment below. But in the meantime, we're gonna go to that first house to see it. So let's go. So before we jump into the second property, I need to unpack some of the community amenities because they truly are resort style. Now, most communities in this day and age is gonna have a pool. You're gonna have some kind of clubhouse / community center. The HOA manages all of the maintenance from the general entranceway, so the community has that nice upkept kind of feel to it. And that's kind of common in most communities in this day and age. Now, there is miles and miles of walking trails, but this community goes one step further, or maybe 3 or 4 steps further. It's in the Riverwalk, as we know. The community itself is built around the Catawba River. So when we're talking the Riverwalk, there is miles of trails up and down the Catawba River, and it gets so popular in its weekend peak hours. It also has its own kind of downtown area. So there is restaurants, retail space. There is a couple of different gyms available. My personal favorite is a restaurant called Tony's. It's a Mexican restaurant. Doesn't sound very Mexican, I know, but it is absolutely fantastic. So you have all of these amenities. There's also some breweries around there. So you have this golf cart community that's built around the river. Lots of access for trails. There is like almost like an amphitheater that's open there, and it has like weekend yoga studios outdoors. There's a lot of different activities that go on there during off hours and the weekends. Now, a couple other things, there's a YMCA in the community as well. It's not included in the HOA fees, of course. It is separate, but you do have some commercial space. So you've got some offices, there's a bank, there's a grocery store. It's all right there. Now, if you are looking for golf cart communities, this one allows them. You've got full access inside the community itself. A lot of people just rip around the neighborhood with their golf carts, which is very appealing in this day and age. And a couple of other things that I need to tell you about. Again, that's built into the community, but not necessarily part of the HOA per se. So there is a BMX race course. That's right, BMX race course. It's a world championship BMX race course. Gets very busy during the seasons. I'll be honest with you, I don't really know too much about BMX racing, but I can tell you it's very popular. And then there's a velodrome. So that's the cycle tracks. You sometimes see them in the Olympics. So it's gets busy at the weekends. It's very athletic. People are out there running, jogging, riding bikes. There's mountain bike trails as well, so for some cross-country racing around there. So there's very, very active community. That's one of the highlights of the community outside of the gorgeous homes that we're going to show. Now, before we do jump in to the second one,
I do want to ask one or two favors. So if you are thinking about making a move here to the Charlotte area, whether it's the Charlotte proper or one of the South Carolina suburbs, pause this video, write my phone number down, email address, reach out to me after you finish resuming this. And it doesn't matter if you're moving here in 9 days, 90 days, go ahead and let's connect. I'd love to be your agent of choice. The second thing is if you're thinking about Charlotte as a possible location but haven't quite made your mind up, go ahead and subscribe to this channel. Go ahead and hit that bell and get notified every time I put new content out, which is Sundays at 4 o'clock Eastern. And if you do decide to call Charlotte your home or you come in town visiting, go ahead, reach out to me. Now, we're gonna jump into the second house. Now, don't forget, the second house has the 2 primary owner suite, and then we're gonna unpack pricing. Let's go.
I am loving this pocket park. These parks are everywhere throughout this community. You've just got space. It's all managed by the HOA in this place, but it just looks so nice. It just gives you a feel that it's open, airy. You're not living right on top of your neighbors. But we're gonna get you back into that first house, one of my personal favorites. Just look at the exterior of this house. So you've got a traditional side porch here, very southern, and one right here, which is this incredible garage. Now it looks like it's got a living space up there. You can add that. This one is set up as storage, but you could do a second in-law suite in there. Remember, this is the house that's got 2 primary owner suites. Love the finishes on this. These are all built on crawl spaces, incredible backyard area with that deck we'll get into there in a second. But I'm just gonna walk around here so you can kind of take all of this in. Let me know what you think about the colors of this house. When I first saw it, the browns, but then when I saw it pop with all the different colors right next door, you've got, what's that, salmon? Then you got kind of a red and a blue house right over here. All the grass is done for you. So new construction, very, very important. You might not sound it, people forget about this, but a lot of people put seed down, not turf, and this is, of course, Bermuda strain. And just look at some of the finishes on this driveway right here. You've got concrete stamped, and you've got some pavers there, really nice. We've got some workers working hard over here. And let's just get inside so you can see this up here. Look at this porch. This is wide as you like. Love the wood here as well. This is wood, it's not Trex or anything. They haven't stained it. I kind of like that look, but it probably will need it at some point. Got these nice lights. You got this huge front door with the glass siding, the casing on either sides. It is hardy board siding. It's the one that has the texture on there. So kind of looks like wood, but it's not, guys. Really nice. And let's just go in so you can kind of see what we're working with here. Look at this when you first come in. And the price on this one is just mind-blowing. Absolutely gorgeous, looks really grand. You've got huge 10-foot ceilings. You've got exposed stairwells up here. We're gonna go ahead and get over into this little bonus area in a second, but I just wanna show you a couple features downstairs first. You've got a coat closet here, not too exciting. But you got this really nice exposed beam up here. Love that, extra wide as you can see it. So it just feels very, very inviting in here. And this is your main living area. Absolutely ginormous, as you can see. You've got a kitchen dining area, and you've got the living room. Note, there is no gas fireplace in here. You can, of course, add this one. This particular one, they didn't choose to do it for whatever reason, but here is like your living area, your living room. You could, of course, put your TV on the wall here or a piece of furniture. So depending on how you want to map this out, I think, don't quote me on this, you might need to reach out and contact me first, but I think the fireplace, I think the window is moved and the fireplace is at an angle, but just don't quote me on that. Could be wrong. But I do like these window casings. These are some of the features you're going to see. Don't like it when they just do drywall all the way to the side. This one does have the wood casing all the way around. We do have LVP flooring. And look at the size of these baseboards, 12-inch baseboards. Really makes everything pop. But you got a nice fan up here, and then over there is the kitchen. So let's go ahead and check this kitchen out. One thing I look at right at the gate, I always want to make sure if you have the overhang, do we have storage under here? Yep, it passed the test. Love how they've got the dark gray kitchen island, quartz countertop. You got the thick stuff there as well. They didn't cheap out on there. And you got the farmhouse style sink, matches the aesthetics in the house. And of course, we got the dishwasher on that side. The cabinets in the kitchen proper are the white shaker cabinets. The kitchen island, you've got the off-color gray. I love it when they do the different combos. I'm starting to see builders now have options where you can have different color on the lowers and the upper cabinets. So that is a good look as well. Starting to see that a little bit more, but you got a kitchen island on here. I really like some of this. You've got a gas oven right over here. You got a 5-burner, very good for the chefs. You've got more of a standard subway tile here. It does have a little bit of texture on there. It's nice gray. You've got the hood above and the microwave here built in. Moment of truth, guys. Let's see if these are soft close. Yes, they are. It passed the test. So here is this whole area. Just look at this. It's massive. Over 3,000 square feet. And wait until you see the price on this. It's gonna leave you wanting more. Nice little area here. Not overly big for the dining area. You could absolutely put a huge rectangle table in here. You do not need to necessarily just have the round table. You could put the rectangle table in here. Now, as we get going over here, I wanna show you the primary owner suite that's in the main level before we go upstairs. But before I do, my favorite area in every house is, of course, the outdoors. Look at this porch area. Love how they've done here. They've covered it over here. If you wanted to, screen it in. Don't necessarily need to. You're sitting on 1/4 of an acre, so the backyard is really good size. It's got an embankment on the back there. So a lot of these lots, they either back to some woods, you've got privacy on here. You can pick your lot still in this development. Absolutely amazing. Really nice what they've done with the planting there as well, with the bushes. They'll grow nice and private. The way that they built these houses, when you turn around and see it, let me just show you. That's our garage on this house. You've got the nice embankment, grass yard. But the way that they position the neighbors' houses, you can't technically really see anyone. There's a small gap between it. But then you've got these huge 9-foot doors. I was gonna say 8-foot. You could screen this in if you wanted to. The deck continues on through to the garage, mulched out over here. In case you're wondering what that is, it's a tankless water heater, guys. You have this tankless water heater. So as you can see, not a whole lot of features. I was trying to get you in the garage, but it ain't working. Sorry guys, can't get you in the garage. I guess my key's not working in there today. But it's a 2-car garage, but I did want to see, so you could see that storage area up above. Laundry room. Oh, you know what? Let me take that back. In the kitchen, when I first came in here, one of the things that I first noticed was, where the heck is the pantry? I guess you could use some of the storage. There's not a whole lot of storage in here to be used for, but the pantry is in actually this kind of mud area, the drop zone when you come in. You got a full pantry right behind here, which is really nice. So it's right off the kitchen. It's not in the kitchen, so you're not using a lot of space in here. Now we've got the worst room in the house, laundry room, and this one's about as vanilla as they can get. Just hookups for your washer dryer. Floor continues. You got the same LVP flooring. Some white shelving up there, nothing too sexy, guys. But speaking of, here is the primary owner suite number 1. We do transition from LVP to carpet. In the design studio, you can keep this continue if you want it. But we've got 2 giant windows. We have a giant walk-in closet in here, all the way on this. Wish they would have done the white carpentry, but they didn't, guys. And then you've got a window. So let me just back this up. So ladies, I know you're probably interested in this. Right here, you've got a nice wall where you get your shoes or your clothes in here. And guys, this is you right here. That's all you get. But it's plenty big enough. You could use some other closet space if you needed it. But nice size room. I mean, highest and best use would be on this wall right here to put your bed, a couple of pieces of furniture, or you could flip it around and do it on this side. If you do have more than a king size bed, I would do the first option because this wall is obviously a little bit smaller. And then we've got the primary owner suite bathroom. Transitioning, guys, again to a nice tile floor. You do not have a bathtub in here. They've opted to do the oversized shower, which I have to agree, I like that look. And you've got the same kitchen cabinets, countertops, you've got the dual vanity. And of course, let's just have a quick look in here. Not a huge shower. You do have the custom bench, tiled. I would have liked to have seen them tile all the way to the ceiling. I think that looks a little bit better personally, but we're splitting hairs at this point. But nice tile color, I like it. Nice finishes on the bottom. My only complaint would be, can we not just put in a couple pieces of tile up here and just make it look all good like that and synced? So this is primary owner suite number one. Gives you a couple of options. So maybe you have adult kids, maybe you have in-laws come in and want to stay for extended periods of time. This could be good for them so they don't have to tackle the stairs on here. And guys, there is another room that I want to show you on this primary main level before we get upstairs. And it's this little nook area. Could be used as an office, but I did tell you there's going to be a little surprise. This is not the surprise. This is the toilet. We're not going in there. That's not the surprise, don't worry. So here is this little nook area. I like what they've done here. You've got a couple of different options. You can, of course, enclose this in and put a couple of French doors in here and close it off if you want to do it for a home office. If you wanted to do it for a reading room, second living room, you have that option here, but it's a huge space, 4 windows, a lot of natural light in here. And here is something that's a really added benefit. You've got a built-in over here. So if you wanted to make this a bedroom, guys, you've got to make an option to make this bedroom number 5. But here is this surprise here. When I came in here, I was like, what's going on? It looks like a little Harry Potter door. Luckily, I'm not 6'6", otherwise I'd be banging my head, but you've got extra storage, you've got your electrical outlets, security. Could make this into like a little doggy area if you've got some fur babies that you like. Lots of different options in here, main level storage. Now we're gonna go upstairs to the second level. I just wanna spend a second just on this stairwell, because as you can see, when you first come in the front door, you really get exposed to the entire house. This is very unusual on a floor plan of 3,000 square feet. The way that they've designed it, they did a bang up job here. You've got this huge living area that we've been in, the kitchen, it's right there. And then this area is an exposed second level. I love the stairwell. And then you've got this area right over here as well. So when you first step in this house, you just feel like you're in the entire main level. Just look at it. Just absolutely ginormous. Really good use of space for 3,000 square feet. Oh, I'm not sure if I mentioned that, but you do have a coat closet there. All right, so let's get up to the second level. You have this LVP flooring. It carries on the treads up the stair. They have stained the woods to match it. Coming up, you do have a couple of windows up here, so it is not dark. It is not gloomy up here. You've got over 20 feet ceilings. Look at some of the architectural styles from the exterior of the house just popping on the interior. You've got another 2 windows right here, another window right over there. So look at all the window space. That blind is closed, so it's not letting everything in. It's a pretty gloomy day actually today. We don't have the Carolina blue sky out today, but it still feels very bright. Now, speaking of blinds, this builder puts in blind packages on all their new builds, which is really, really good. Just even the cheaper ones that you can get, you're still gonna spend $5,000, $6,000 with a house this size with this many windows. So it's a really good perk on that. You can of course upgrade if you wanted to do more of the plantation shutters, or you could kind of do a combo downstairs on some of the more exposed areas, plantation shutters, some of the bedrooms that you might not necessarily be needing all of them, you could do the blinds that route. Really big corridor. As soon as you come up, you're gonna be into the very first bedroom. And now every single bedroom is ginormous. So looking at this space, I'm gonna say that that is 12 feet. This area right over here has gotta be, I mean, I'm guessing 14 feet, maybe even 15 feet. This is a huge space in this room. You've got two smaller windows on the front wall and on the side wall over here. And you do, of course, have a walk-in closet. It's a decent size. It's not huge, but for teenagers, it's probably gonna be good enough. Let's just call it that. You do have a transition now when we got up here to the carpet, and I'll spin this around so you can see this bedroom. Guys, let me know what you think. Put a comment below, give it the old thumbs up. Good space, I'm sure you agree. And coming over here, I thought this was a Jack and Jill when we first came in, but it's not. The bathroom is attached to that front bedroom. Single vanity commode, and you've got your bath shower combo on here. I'll be honest, the updates and features in here, it's pretty generic, especially this bath shower combo. The tile is nice because it's the same as the primary owner suite downstairs, and the cabinets and the countertops, of course, is really nice. But I'll come back through so you can kind of see where we are in this house. So back at the front, here's the first bedroom. Hope I'm not getting you guys dizzy. Turn around here, this incredible stairwell up, coming up here. And you do have, you know what? I don't think I even opened this. I don't even know what's in here. Okay, nothing too exciting. Just got a double linen closet. I guess it's nice, you got a double linen closet. You've got attic stair pull downs up here. And when you're walking back through here, here is the entranceway for the bathroom. Even though it's not Jack and Jill, it will share with this additional bedroom on this side. So not exactly sure why they didn't put a door on the other side of this bedroom. Heck, let's get in there right now. Could have easily put a door right over here, because that's a back wall that doesn't have anything. You could have had a Jack and Jill. I'm just picking at things here, guys. I'm just thinking out loud, so just go with me here a sec. I understand why they wouldn't want to put a door there, because it will probably clang, but maybe a pocket door? I don't know, just thinking out loud. That would have been my preference on this. Maybe you can do it in the design studio. I'll check on this one. But we got carpet on here. We got some of the architectural features on this back wall from the exterior, which I always like to see. Gives it a little bit of character. This room's probably I'm gonna say it's probably about the same size. If anything, it might be a little bit smaller, but it's not that much. And then we do have a walk-in closet. Here is my pet peeve, guys. Let me know what you think. Closets are nice, but why do people put these in? They just look, they're cheap. I know why they put them in, but they just don't look that good. When you see these custom carpentry built-ins in the closet, I just think it's a small expense to do, and it just goes so much further. People love it, especially on resale of houses. They just love to see that versus these wires. Now I'm gonna go ahead and get you into the last bedroom, which is the second level primary owner suite. Let's just see the size of this. This is absolutely ginormous. All the way around, just look at this. I mean, I'm gonna guess that's gotta be around 16, 17 feet, that back wall. And this little cutout here, I mean, it's almost a square. It's gotta be, if it's not, it's pretty darn close. This is a huge room, 3 windows. Now, if you didn't need this as a second bedroom, you could, or a second primary owner suite, you could use this as a bonus room, a loft room, because it's big enough. You could do a home theater up here. You could do an additional living space up here, especially if you don't need the bedroom and you're downstairs. Maybe you have some teenage kids. This could be their area when they get a little bit older. When they're young, they want to be with you, but when they get a little bit older, you know how it goes. They want their own little space. But this is definitely big enough up here, and it's on the back left side of the house. so it wouldn't be too noisy for the people in the living area if they were doing loud, playing music, watching movies, whatever. But it does have all the amenities that a primary owner suite, of course, would have. So this one is a very large walk-in closet. Still got those wire shelving though. You do have recessed lighting in here, which is nice. And then it does have its own ensuite bathroom. The only knock on this one, it does not have a double vanity. You could absolutely put a double vanity on here, guys. Let me know what you think, because the double vanity, you've got some dead space right here. It might not come across with the angle I'm shooting at. Just tucked behind the corner, you got the commode here. And then the shower, you don't have the custom cutout bench in there, but you do have the same tile, and it's not tiled all the way to the ceiling again. So, hey, if anything, at least they're consistent. All right, let's go ahead and talk about the pricing on this, because what this product is offering is mind-blowing. So I'm really enthusiastic to tell you about the price on here, because this community and the amenities that you get, your dollar stretches really far. Everything in this community is from the upper 400s to the upper 600s. Very rarely can you find houses in this community that's priced in the 700s. We do have another future phase that's coming out here real soon that's gonna have basements. So do you want a basement lot? Roughly at about $60,000. Typically, we don't have basements here in the South because we have red clay soil that is porous and shifts, but we do have walkout basements if the lot, the typography of the land does allow, and we do have some in this community. So go ahead and reach out to me to get some information specifically about this. This house that we're in right now, which was the second house, which is probably one of my favorite floor plans, it's called the Talia. It's priced at $653. $653 out the door. There's no additional premiums on your lots on this. This one is priced at $653. You can, of course, pick your dirt, pick your floor plan, pick your lot, and I can help you do that as well. So actually, before I let you go, I'm gonna tell you about the HOA. It's $1,200 a year. Everything's included in there, from the pool, all the maintenance of the general areas, all managed from that. And you have all the amenities on your doorstep that you don't actually have to pay for because they're not included in your HOA. So the BMX, if you wanted to go at the BMX race course, I'm not sure if you want to do that on the weekends, but if you do, great. YMCA, you can go ahead and join the YMCA here. Of course, the restaurant's my personal favorite if you are in the Riverwalk. Hook me up, we'll go to Tony's Mexican restaurant. It's really good, but for $1,200 a year, it's really good. And all the pocket parks that you have and all the amenities, it's just great. And the location, we're as far north in Rock Hill as you can get without being in Fort Mill. So regardless, you're about 5 minutes away from downtown Fort Mill. You are just a few miles away from Highway 77, literally. You can be jumping on 77 if you need to be uptown, 485, the airport, Ballantyne, South Charlotte. It's all in a very, very good location. And the prices. To give you an idea, the medium house price right now in Charlotte is just right around $500,000. You can get in a neighborhood like this, new construction, right around that price point. But if you go into uptown Charlotte, or if you're getting any closer to Charlotte, those prices can get quick, really good. So guys, what I'm gonna ask you to do is pause this video, write my phone number down, write my email address down, give me a call, shoot me a text, send me an email. If you're looking here in the Charlotte area or even the South Carolina suburbs, I would love to be your agent of choice. I do not bite, I answer every call, I promise. Give me a call, and until the next video, I'll see you around town, and God bless.